Hello and welcome to this interview of Bernhard Ruchti, who is an organist in St. Laurenzen in St. Gallen, Switzerland, where there will be a 2 weeks festival and he will play the opening concert of this festival, organ festival. And we are going to discover this fabulous instrument that is right now in St. Laurenzen Church. And we are today with Bernhard Ruchti. Welcome, thank you for having me and allowing me to interview you.
Thank you.
So right now we are preparing your opening concert of the
Yes,
festival.
that is true.
And can you talk a little bit about what we will expect for the festival and what we will expect for your concert?
So the festival, as you already said, it lasts for 2 weeks and it offers quite a wide variety of concerts and events in different styles. So we have 3 major concerts. Mine is the opening one. Then the second concert will be played by Sophie Véronique Gauchefer-Joplin from Saint-Sulpice in Paris, and the final concert will be played by Jonathan Scott from London, and we're very excited to have both of them here. And in between there will be 2 midday concerts on Wednesdays, 2 Vespers on Friday night, an organ presentation on the first Thursday, and a very special event here in St. Gallen. It's a museums night, and we will have different events, among which a performance of a short story by Edgar Allan Poe, with like lecture and 2 dancers and organ accompaniment. So it's really a very colorful program and I'm very excited about it.
Yes, and it's very eclectic. There is lots of different repertoire.
Yes, exactly, yes. Yeah.
And this museum night is it all night or is it...
It starts at 6 and it ends at midnight. So okay. It's 6 hours, yeah. Mm.
So we have 3 major concerts and you're doing the opening.
Yes.
And what are you playing for this concert?
So the major piece will be the great fantasy and fugue on Ad Nos Salutarim Undam by Franz Liszt. And the opening piece will be a premiere actually. It's a short piece that I wrote especially for this organ here. It's called Sinfonia. And the intention behind the composition is exactly sort of to open the scene for Franz Liszt's magnificent organ piece.
This piece you know very well.
Yes.
You did a lot of research about it and you also played it. So can you explain in what context you played it the first time?
It's one of the major pieces within my big A Tempo project, which focuses on the question of tempo in classical music, especially in the 19th century. That's a very exciting subject, and Liszt's piece is particularly interesting in that regard because it was such an unusual piece that at the time it caused really a sensation and got a lot of attention from the press. So we know a lot about the piece, about its performance, and we know its duration. So we know that originally it lasted 3/4 of an hour, 45 minutes, which is way longer than the average duration of today. So that was my focus, and I did a recording of the piece at Merseburg Cathedral in Saxony in Germany, which is still the actual organ on which the piece was premiered when the organ was inaugurated. So, and Liszt was present, and so it was also for me it was a very special opportunity to be able to do that.
But today you're playing it on a very different organ.
Yes.
So what is the particularity of this organ?
So here at St. Laurenzen we really have a new and newly developed design of an organ. We have in the church an existing organ that originates from the 1970s, and there are now 3 additional divisions of pipes that have been added according to the 3 main pipe families that every organ has. So there is a diapason division, a flute division, and a string division, and it all creates a quite unique surround sound situation. So the sound comes literally from all four directions. So that's very unusual and very beautiful.
Yeah. So how difficult is it to find the right registration to play such a big piece of Franz Liszt on this organ?
I wouldn't say it's difficult, it's more like a discovery, an endless discovery, because like the possibilities are endless, and you just have to come up with an overall dramaturgy of the piece, obviously, but then just choose the different colors, particularly for the middle section. And the unusual thing is here that you really can play like one part on the east side, the other one on the north side, or whatever. So it's like the room is included in your decision making, and that is, as I said, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it takes a lot of time. So I spent dozens of hours just working on this until I found the kind of sound that I was satisfied with.
Is there a particular passage that you really, really liked in this piece?
Oh, there are many. Particularly in the middle section, it's a great opportunity to show off all the solo stops we have here. Beautiful flutes and strings, voix célestes, things like that.
Okay, and I think one of the particularities of this organ is that you also have percussions and you also have instruments that you won't necessarily find in what the traditional organs are.
That is true. So we added 4 percussions. Yes, there is a glockenspiel, there are church bells, there is a huge Chinese gong, and cymbals. So. Yeah.
And so, do you
yes.
can you include
yes.
that in your registration?
I do. Yes.
Okay. So when are we going to hear this piece?
I'll play it on the opening concert, which is on this upcoming Sunday, September 1st at 5:30 p.m.
Okay. And we need to, if people want to come and didn't book the tickets yet.
Yes, the entrance is free, but you need to book a ticket. But there is also, you can just show up and they will give you a ticket. So there are still free seats available. So
we go online if you want to reserve a seat?
Yes, exactly.
Can you remind the website?
It's Laurenzen.ch, so it's the name of the church.ch. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And enjoy your concert.
I certainly will. Thank you.